Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. This reading today is going to be for a lot of the people that knew my channel from the very beginning. So if you have been a long-time subscriber, thank you so much for following me this far and with all the rearranges in my channel. So a lot of you have been missing my twin flame dynamic. So for most of you that know, and if you don't know, I started out doing twin flame readings for all the signs, very long readings, and I may start bringing those back, but in small portions and maybe zodiac stuff again, because I really like that and I really want to give that to you on the channel. So trust me, that is something that I miss, but I'm so busy. But thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're new here, welcome. I am an intuitive reader. So what that means is if you see a card and you're like, that's not what that means, and it's a 9 of Pentacles, and it means she's single, blah, blah, fine. Yeah, absolutely. However, I interpret tarot in my own way and the oracle cards the way that the energy tells me to. So just so you know, that's how my channel rolls. There's a little bit of cussing. There's a little bit of references to sex. So if you're offended by any of that or same-sex relationships coming out in these decks, it's probably best to click off. And if you're under 18, it's fine. There's not a lot of sexual stuff going on here. These weren't sexual readings. They were just an energy check-in with the twin flame. So I have 3 piles here. They don't mean anything specific. We're just going to, whatever you're drawn to, whatever stones or my mat or astrological signs on the mat and things like that, wherever you're drawn to, whatever pile, just I want you to think of your twin, imagine them in your mind, picture them, bring up their image, and then look at the piles and pick which one speaks to you. So we're going to do an energy check-in. So we're going to see where you and your twin are on this journey. Remember, the energy is going to swap a lot because we're talking about twin flames. Twin flames are essentially just the small tip of the definition of a twin flame is you're one soul connected, okay? And you just split into 2 bodies, okay? And it could be different genders. It could be male and male relationship, female, female. It could be heterosexual relationship. And again, then we get into third parties when we bring in people on the external. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few seconds here to pick your pile. Close your eyes. Remember, think of your twin. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel, for clicking on, for watching. You're amazing, for liking, for sharing. You're so awesome. So thank you. I love you guys and I love my channel. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to put the camera down. You guys can look and think, and then we'll get into the readings. Okay, so we have pile number 1, and I'll show you the stones a little bit more up close. Okay. I believe it's tiger's iron, and this is a ruby kyanite, I believe. Don't quote me for sure. Then we have these 2 stones. We have a howlite, and then we have a quartz, a pink quartz here. It is pink, hard to tell there, but yeah. And then these 2, I think this is like something rose over here, but I cannot remember, like a desert rose or something. And I'm not sure what this one is, to be honest, but they're real pretty. I can't remember on these 2. I've only used them, I've never used this one, but I got it just because I was drawn to it. Okay, so make your choices. Again, we have 1, 2, 3. And let's see where you're at for your twin flame connection. I want to tell you guys that as I was doing this pile, there was a lot of nervous energy going through me. It took me a little bit to get wound down. Some of y'all are wound up, and I can tell you that this new moon coming on December 12th from the 11th through the 12th is going to be a doozy. And it's Sagittarius season, so happy birthday to all those Sagittarius out there. My grandmother was born on December 11th. So that's amazing, and happy birthday to my grandma. And I know a lot of Sages, and I have Sag in my chart. So for those of you that are Sagittarius that are watching, whoop whoop, happy birthday to you. All right. Okay. I also channeled some songs for you for each pile, so we'll get into those too. All right, so we're going to start with pile number 1. Oh, you know what? I need my pan. Where's my pan? Okay, I was going to record the time, so I'm going to stop it. All right, for those of you that chose pile number 1. This is your message. Remember, if you're just clicking on here, that this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's your message, you'll know, you'll feel it, you'll get the goose pimples. It'll be like craziness. It'll be so much fun. So you'll know. All right, so pile number 1, let's see what's going on with your twin flame. If you chose the ruby kyanite and the tiger's iron, this is what's going on with you. And remember, it is twin flame. So if I start talking about it and you're like, oh, that's not me, or that's not my twin, it's me, then that's fine. Take it that way. The roles can reverse at any time. And remember, gender is fluid. We have masculine and feminine energies in all of us, okay? So if I say someone and I'm referring to them in a masculine way, just know that that is also possibly could be the way a feminine is. So keep that in mind. All right, so the songs that were channeled for all of the piles, which is really cool, we have S.O.S, which is by AVICII. It features Aloe, Blacc, and it's a B radar mix, so the mix matters. So yeah, check that out. We also have Glass House by Utah, and we have G-Eazy, No Limit, the Synivons remix. Oh gosh, that's hard to say. Synivons remix. I hope I'm saying that right. So, yeah, so always a fave. Everybody who knows me knows that, like, I'm a huge fan before he was even popular. So, yeah, G-Eazy. So, anyways, that'd be cool. Call me. You're hot and single. Call me. All right. Okay. This is your reading for pile number 1. Let's see where you are on your twin flame journey. What's going on? What's going on with y'all? Okay. All right. Interesting. This would be why. This is a fiery, nervous pile. We have some really interesting cards here. Oh, very cool. All right, I'm going to clear out the energy here, and we'll get into the reading, too. I'm sorry I forgot to do my chime, so we'll do my chime real quick, and then we will get into it. Okay. And I kind of breathe in, hold for 4, breathe out, breathe in, hold for 4, breathe out. Super pretty. I always tend to do like the first one like super hard. And then the second one's all ding. So weird. Anyways, I'm like super aggressive, that fire coming out, right? And then the Pisces is like, wait, hold on, ding. Okay, guys. All right, so I'm loving this energy, okay? So here's what I'm feeling. Yes, it's feeling very much like you're dealing with possibly a fire sign here. We have Leo. All right. Oh, honey, it's okay. What's wrong? This is my kitty. And we have Aquarius. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so what I'm feeling like is going on in this connection currently, there's not a lot of action, okay? There's a pause in action. We have this action card and it's reversed, and I take it reversed. This is the Mystic Moon Oracles. So yeah, we have some lack of action in this connection currently, and the reason I'm sensing that as well, hi baby, okay? I'm sensing that as well, is that it's not divine timing yet. So there's something holding this up, and the divine is saying that this connection is not quite ready. There's something that someone's waiting for the right time to make some action in this connection, whether it's you or your twin, okay? Or to take some action, excuse me, okay? And the reason being is that there's some narcissist energy going on. So this is mirroring. This is the number 52, so that may mean something to someone. It also boils down to the number 7. Obviously, twin flames are a very divine connection. 7 is a divine number. It's a very spiritual soul bond number. So you're very connected at the soul, but they're saying, like all twin flames have to deal with, that there is a lot of ego, which is really what narcissism boils down to. It boils down to the ego and fears. So there's a lot of narcissist energy. So somebody is really masking their feelings. They're masking their intentions. They're coming at this connection with a lot of ego, okay? And the ego is getting in the way, okay? So of this person, I'm kind of making moves, okay? So there's definitely some I feel like a struggle is happening here. Like this doesn't actually show me that this person's about ready to look in the mirror and see how beautiful they are, but not in a healthy way, because this energy can become toxic. It's not something that, if you're where you're feeling yourself, or like, oh, I'm feeling my selfie. It's like, I'm feeling my selfie all the time. You need to see me all the time. Like it's this want and this need to feel loved. And it comes from trauma. It comes from a lot of issues from childhood wounds, childhood issues, also previous relationships. So this is energy that's interfering with this connection hardcore. And I can feel that this person is like, zzz, like buzzing with energy, okay? But it's not good energy. And so there's something that's kind of I feel like this twin flame dynamic, if you're wondering what you need to work on, it's ego. So I believe that ego is located more in like the root and the sacral chakras, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a little wrong there. Please don't, whatever in the comments, fine. I don't know. And that's okay. That's, again, I'm feeling that ego come out, like the ego is coming out here in this reading. So somebody really wants to be right in this connection. Okay, they need to be right, or they need their ego stroked. And especially if you're dealing with a Leo, if they're an unevolved Leo, that is definitely that type of energy. And even Aquarius, I see that very, very strongly here. We also have the death card here. We have oppression, and it's reversed. So this is technically kind of the death card in this deck. And it says the Blacc. And this is a deck that I've had since I was 19. I brought it back out to share with you guys because it is a very, very powerful deck. And I feel like we need to read in here and see what it says. It says, feeling overwhelmed, oppressed by circumstances or emotions. Like the Blacc, the light has left your life. You're awaiting to be released from the darkness. Yeah, so you guys are going through a transformation. And your twin, if it's not you, it's your twin, and they are literally going through this possible dark night of the soul, but they're coming out of it. Like I'm feeling like they're actually like seeing the light. They're about ready to see the light in this. And you may be feeling this too. Like you may be like, come on, see the light. Okay, see your way out of this narcissistic energy, please. Like, and it's not time, because if they came at you now, they'd be bringing this negativity to you. Okay, that they are struggling to get out of, okay? Because this person feels an immense amount of guilt. Okay. So this connection as well holds a lot of guilt. There's guilt here for things that were said and that were done that needs to also be released, like maybe some forgiveness, a conversation. Obviously, this person's not taking action because it's not time yet. And the reason being is literally their fears, their ego, this guilt, okay? And this could be both sides, or you both are acting like this because you guys are mirrors. So says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so this is something they need to release in order to do that. And they also need to release this deception here. So there's been deception in the past, or they've been deceptive, or they feel like you've been deceptive. And this is probably what needs to be released. There's some guilt here. For one of you, one person in general. If this happened at work, you think that somebody may have cheated on you at work, and I'm being told they did not. Okay, so if you're watching and you hear that and it makes sense to you, that's for one person. Okay, so, but there's some type of deception that now is no longer it's something in the connection is there's no deception here. It's just not time yet. Okay, so this action card is reversed and the divine timing is reversed. It's like, okay, it's not time yet. It's not time yet, okay? And it's because this person and you need to love yourself first. So put yourselves first at this time. Okay, and not too much first, not this narcissist energy where it's like, ooh, look at me, how pretty I am, and I'm so pretty, and I know everything, and it's awesome to be me, which is great in small amounts and with humility. So this person is like way up in the jungle, and they're like, oh yeah, Leo's a badass. Like we're badass. I can totally hear you, Aquarius. I can hear you. My soulmate's in Aquarius, and he talks about that all the time. He's a badass, and he actually is pretty badass, but anyways, okay. So love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, if you're talking about your twin and your twins feeling them selfies, that's fine. And they're probably putting themselves first, okay, at this time in order to heal something. I know that sounds weird, but they're trying to actually get it under control. And they know that it's not time yet to move forward towards you. And you're also being asked to love yourself first too, and to be like, okay, so you know what? I love me more. And when you show your twin any type of respect, or any type of respect, but any type of where you stand up and you're like, listen, this is how it is. Here's my boundary. Don't cross it. And then you watch and you hear and you listen, and whatever they respond to you, and you realize whether this person is going to still push your boundaries, okay? And if they're going to keep pushing them, okay? And having that self-respect to say, no, like you pushed it enough. I choose me. You're toxic. You see it quicker, and you will, ladies and gentlemen, as you become more awake and you go further in this journey, you will feel that. You will feel that, okay? And you will start embracing it, and you'll be like, okay, bye. And you'll do it earlier. And you will see narcissistic bullshit coming your way way quicker, okay? So yeah, that self-respect, respect yourself, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, respect yourself, because, and it says trust yourself right here. Yeah, trust yourself. Number 31, could be an age, or the number 4, about stability here. We've got stability. So the underlying energy in your card reading is like trust yourself, like your underlying energy of you and your twin. Trust in each other, okay? Because this person there's not even third party here. This is literally this person. If they involve third parties, it's to make them feel good about themselves, but it's empty. Okay, it's always coming up empty. Okay, for that cup. Their cup is always coming up empty. And they know it now. Like, they're seeing that and they're like, okay, but it's not the right time to come towards you. Not yet. But I feel like they will. I feel like they will. And you know what? I feel like we need to involve soulmates in this as well. So if I've been talking a lot of twin this whole time, I'm going to change the title of this to soulmates as well, because I feel like soulmates are coming out in here as well. So you're going to know if this is your twin or your soulmate journey. But I feel like there's definitely, I need to say that. This is a beautiful connection though. Okay? Because we got right here, the number 11. How more divine could you get? And how many more twin flame could you get than that? Okay, that's so beautiful. So this person's being illuminated to something, and so are you. There's chemistry here. There's this inner fire, this soul spark, okay? And someone very exceptional. Of course they're very exceptional, okay? And there's a magic here and an attraction here to these people. Believe me, I am in love with an Aquarius, a Leo, and a Sagittarius. So if that makes any sense, for those of you who know me, know what I'm talking about. But like, this is beautiful right here. Like, this right here is like, I understand who you see in your twin. But they got to work on this narcissistic crap, okay? All right? But there's magic here. There's such a beautiful connection. This lights each other up. You're like little fireflies that are kind of just I actually, oh my gosh, this is weird. I listened to another reader recently. It was Spirit Connection, and she also had the same card when I listened for my twin. And I thought that was really interesting because she kept saying fire here. So Aries, Leo, Sag, we already have Leo here, obviously. But yeah, and the death card, Scorpio. Sorry, I didn't say that. Scorpionic energy for sure here for signs. Again, if it's not those signs, please don't worry about that. It's okay. But this person is all over the place right now. Their brain is all over the place. They are trying to figure something out, and they're not trying to deceive you. So if they do come back to you right now, or you feel like there's deception going on, they're not. They're being very honest with you at this time, is what I'm feeling for this pile. And it's because they see something. They're being illuminated to something as well, okay? Being maybe illuminated to this connection, to this soul, that you spark their soul, and that you both are very exceptional and have magic and a magic attraction for each other. It's so intense and so pretty, and I love it. Okay, and then we've got trust yourself here. So like I said earlier, this is all about nature. I'm going to read from the book because it's a brand new deck. It is called the Sacred Rebels Guidebook, and we're going to read about it. They're pretty long, but they have a lot of interesting info that may stick out for some of you for this. So stick around, hopefully, and I'm still getting to know the book myself, okay? It says, you are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. That's very cool. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious. Yes, whoever's in this pile is very anxious, has anxiety for sure. Could be you too watching. It says we can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. This oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. Don't doubt it, even if you don't see it yet. Remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into the light. It is essential for anything good to happen later on, yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You are being asked to trust in yourself. You know how to grow. Don't overthink things that won't help you. Don't worry too much. You are doing a great job in this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom. Yeah, when you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom. Insight and messages much more clearly and easily. Yeah, so even insight and messages are going to come much more clearly to you. So if you're looking for a sign, this person's looking for a sign to come towards you, okay? They're waiting for the right time to take action on this divine timing because you've sparked their soul. They know it. They know that they need that this deception, if they were deceptive in the past, that they have to put that down. A lot of you, it's not even true. Like you may have thought there was a third party, there wasn't. And then it's just this narcissist energy. Yeah, and they're going through a transformation right now. They're going through a tower moment. They're going through a rebirth. They're going through all about spiritual transformation. They're going through a dark night of the soul, and a lot of it is they feel guilty about something. They want to come back and be like, listen, I feel so guilty about what I've done or what I've said in this connection, but they're protecting their ego. Literally just boils down to protecting their ego, okay? And so listen to yourself because you are being guided by your own wisdom. And if your mind is too messed up and you may have some anxiety going on, there's lemon balm tea, which is super good for that. If it's you that's watching this that has that, which more than likely you and your twin, that's lemon balm will help with that. It's more natural. Of course, there's pharmaceuticals. I'm not a doctor, so I just have a background in that. So so there's that. There's definitely that energy here that I can feel that like they're wanting you to address your anxiety first, release some of these fears, work through this feeling of guilt, wait for the sign. It wants spirit to wait for the sign to come towards you. And you have to trust in yourself that this is going to happen and that they're going through this process, okay? And love yourself first. Put yourself first. It makes you more respectable to others. They're going to see you and they're like, damn, that girl knows what's up. Like she's able to be like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell yes. Like boundaries, okay? And you all are like in this tree. I feel like this is how it should have been here. We're making it into this tree and these roots and they're growing into the ground. And this nature is really important to you. So if you're feeling kind of like crap about this right now and they really want you to get back and connect with nature, okay? So this is beautiful. I love this. And just trust in the connection, trust in yourself, trust in the signs that you will see when you quiet the mind and ground yourself. Grounding meditations, guys, grounding, okay? All right, thank you so much, pile number 1. I hope you resonated with it. If you would like a personal reading, if this really spoke to you, the link is in the description box below. If you would hit that the like and the bell, you'll get notifications if you want to see more of my other readings that I do. You'll get notified. And if you didn't like the video, you can thumbs down it. That's cool, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. Boop. Okay, all right. So we have the Howlite Heart and the Rose Quartz for pile number 2. So if you picked pile number 2, let's see what's going on in your twin flame dynamic. I have a lot of cards in this one, so bear with me here. Okay, very interesting energy here. Let me just, for a minute, get into this pile and see what we have here. Okay, so could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Cancer. And we have water. Or sorry, yeah, maybe we do have water. Okay, again, Cancer, but Scorpio or Pisces. King of Wands is also Aries. Okay, or Aries, Leo, Sag for that pile, right? Always see that more of a, well, Leo card actually. That's right. I think it's more Leo, but that's okay. Whatever. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the reason that this person, or what's going on with this person? Gosh, okay, hold on. Give me a second here. So I feel like this person is trying to get out of a third-party situation. Excuse me, or they're telling you there's no third-party situation. Okay, so if you thought this person was in a third party, it's saying that they are either trying to get out of it for some of you. Others of you, there isn't a third party at all, okay? Or they're resolving this third party, like I said, getting whatever it was, whether it was work, another person. I feel like it's possibly another person here, a karmic energy or a soulmate energy, something along those lines, but getting out of that energy here, okay? And we've got the Four of Wands. Okay, so maybe there's actually 3 stories coming through. So let me start by saying, some of you, there's no third party, okay? Others of you, there is a third party, but they're getting out of it. The third one I'm getting a third story is that they're in a third party, okay? Okay, and that's with the Four of Wands. But this is also a twin flame card, okay? So for those of you that there's no third party, okay, they want to come into union with you. This is a union card for me. This is also a twin flame 11-11 card. You know, you have the 2 wands over here, 2 wands over here, 11-11, okay? And this is it's about stability, it's about partnership, it's about coming through. And this king is coming through very confident, very leader, very fiery, okay, very passionate, maybe older than you for some of you. Others of you, husband material. This guy wants to come in passionately, and they want to share their wands with you. Like they want you to take your 2 wands and their 2 wands, and they put them together and have a union. Okay, so they're working on getting into union with you because they're resolving this third party. Okay, or they've realized something about this third party. Others of you, the reason they can't come towards you is because they are in a marriage. Okay, because this is also a marriage card. Okay, and for those of you that it's a third party situation, they're not confused about it. They don't see a lot of options in this connection, and they may be saying no, because we do have the no card here. So they may be saying no to the connection currently, or trying to stay in their current situation that they're in. Okay, for others of you, it's saying that they're not confused about the options anymore. They figured out who you are to them, and they want to have this union with you. And they're resolving, if they have a third party, they're getting out of that third party. Okay? Okay. And for those of you that there's no third party, again, like I said earlier, there's 3 coming through, so please be patient with this pile. It's a lot. So I feel like that... if the person is married, you know why, okay? If it's a third party situation, those of you that know that this person is staying in that connection. However, some of you they're not. They're trying to get out of it so that they can come towards you. So there's definitely so much information here, okay? Okay, then there's the peace card here, because this connection is bringing them peace, or they're trying to make peace with this connection. So they're either trying to make peace and just choose their partner and go off that way, or make peace with themselves by letting someone go, getting more peace into their lives, and then trying to figure out how to bring peace to this connection, especially if this third party has caused a lot of heartache to both of you in this situation with your twin and you. So remember, this is a general reading. I didn't say that at the beginning, but it is general, so please know that the roles can reverse, and some of this information isn't for you, so you'll know. But they're being asked to bring peace to this connection as well, or they're trying to have some peace with it within their mind. so they can move forward, okay? I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So they're trying to be a being of love and to release anything negative in this connection, okay? So they can have some peace and some balance here. Because I feel like this High Priestess is part of this no card too. So it could be that you, the watcher, has said no to this connection, and you keep getting the signs, they keep getting the signs or whatever. And if it's them that said no, they still get the signs. They're still not listening to their intuition. If they keep saying no to this connection, they're not listening to their intuition. Okay? Because a lot of us are being drawn to our twins. This is the time of twin flame union, okay? From November, December, these are months where this should be happening, and over the fall, even through September through now, like I do believe that more twins trying to come into union so that we can can receive our call, and do what we're meant to do. We've made pacts to be with this person, and we need to find a way to be with them. A lot of us are being encouraged to do that. And I encourage anyone, unless it's a hugely toxic, if your twin is toxic with a lot of codependency issues, I do not recommend you go towards them. I'm just going to put that out there and I wouldn't recommend myself go towards. So trust me, I don't go towards mine for that reason. Okay. So when I say that, someone in this connection is saying no and not listening to their intuition, whether it's you or your twin, okay? Okay, and then we have behind a mask, and this is the intentions card, and it's reversed. I want to see what this means. It is a brand new deck. It's very beautiful, and they have reversed and upright meanings. It's called the Quantum Oracle, so I'm going to read from the book here. Just a bit. They're real quick, so it won't be super long. Okay, intentions. Let's see what the intentions are. Okay. All right, when this card comes to you reversed, it indicates a wonderful alignment between your soul's identity and your personal view. You have or will soon come to the life-changing realization that you are completely valuable just as you are. There is nothing you must do differently in order to deserve your own or others' approval. Very nice. This person is learning how to not worry about what other people think, and they maybe be like, listen, I'm ending this connection, I'm ending this marriage, or I'm ending this relationship with a karmic because I'm going to do what makes me happy. Okay? I'm going to do what makes me happy is what I'm getting. And nobody deserves they don't deserve that, as in like, who cares what they think, who cares if they approve of this? Who cares if my friends or my family approve of this? This is how they believe. This single conclusion releases the striving, the performance, and the urgency that have blocked your goals in the past. When the mask comes off, the universe rejoices in your confidence and authenticity. So yeah, this person is ready to just take off their mask and be exactly authentic to who they are. And a lot of them are saying, listen, I can't deal with these third-party surface ridiculous relationships anymore. I need to be with my twin. Like it's become awful. I have been ignoring my intuition. I've been saying no. I just want to make peace with this. So that's huge for this pile. Your unconditional self-acceptance removes the restrictions you put on your own energy, and that changes everything. So get ready for happier days. The results you've been waiting for are ready for the real you. Oh my gosh. I choose to accept myself as I am. I deserve my own high regard. Yeah, this King of Wands, man, this King of Wands is doing well. This King of Wands is coming out here and is like fighting for what he wants, fighting for his family, fighting for his marriage, fighting for his relationship for some of you, and being like, you know what? I no longer can entertain a third party. I'm sorry to say this may be you as the viewer too. However, please know that it could be vice versa, okay? So, and this person is saying, no more, I'm not entertaining these third parties anymore, okay? I'm saying no to them, okay? Because I haven't been listening to my intuition, okay? And there's something that she's been trying to tell me. She's been trying to wake me up, okay? Wake me up. And I'm waking up, okay? I feel like this person is like, okay, but I'm waking up, and they're getting rid of that third party. I feel like we need to put it right there next to that king and be like, okay, and no to this third party. No. To bring peace to this connection. Okay, so a lot of you this twin is about to come get you. He's about to come and find you, okay, for some of you. For half of you, they're choosing the relationship that they're with. They're not listening to their intuition, and they're not coming back to you as the high priestess here, which could also be very Piscean energy or Taurus. And the traditional tarot, I always associate with Pisces, and of course the traditional tarot associates it with Taurus. Okay, so we have Taurus here already. Okay, cool. And we have water. Okay, so and we have fire. Okay, so definitely, and it's like they want their friends, the divine, to help them. Like let your friends help you. Okay, ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, they may be getting some support from their friends in order to go in this new direction. They need to let their friends help them. You need to let your friends help you. This will help resolve itself. Some of your friends could actually help resolve this third party by being like, this person's like twin flame, and they're like meant to be together, yo. Like, you need to get the hell out. So for some of you, it's like one person that may be what's going on in that way. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, and we have a woman. Okay, so yeah, we have a third party involved. Okay, this could be you or the person that this person is involved with. It says a person you know, girlfriend, fiance, spouse, or love interest, okay? And it's the Ace of Hearts. So again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we have the King of Air, so King of Spades here, and that's the Lily, okay? So the Lily talks about being established, ambition, experience, development, achievement, longevity, mature, and sexuality. And what comes out in this one, what stands out for me in this Lily card is mature. And with air signs, you've got Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini there. So again, there may be third parties involved. There may be other people involved or were involved, okay? But this person's maturing, okay? And they're kind of learning something. They may be maturing in age, of course. Obviously, we're always maturing in age, but they may be older than you. For some of you, that's the case here with that King of Wands. But definitely another couple involved here somehow. Like there's an external couple. It may be that this King of Wands is saying no to this external couple, and he's not listening to his intuition about that. This High Priestess says that he's not listening to his intuition about something to do with this couple, or he feels like he is saying. So that's another message for some of you. I know that's a little confusing. I'm sorry, but this is definitely what I'm getting. But this person is trying to be authentic, okay? So your twin is literally trying to figure out a way to be authentic in this connection and to choose, for a lot of you, to choose you, okay? To come back to you. And then we have Pandora's gift. Okay, so this is like Pandora's box. Okay, you never know what you're going to get. Okay, Pandora's gift, same thing, I'm sure. So the number 45 is here. So this person could be 45. Or what else? 9. 9 is also coming out here. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about Pandora's gift. This is from the Sacred Rebels guidebook. So let's see what they have to say about that. Okay. There is a mythic woman much maligned throughout history whose name means all gifted. Ooh, sounds like something I would be named for. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil and darkness with the light of knowledge. She's the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions, and in doing so triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it is through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of our world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your belief and judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another. Some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame-based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection, or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. The human journey necessarily involves learning through experience. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is the sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how unstoppable you shall become. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what this King of Wands is trying to do here, okay? This king is trying to get himself out of this third party in order to, for some, in order to come towards you, in order to come towards this connection. Okay, for others of you, this king is married and knows about something to do with this twin flame dynamic here down at the bottom, these two people. So it's also soulmate coming out in here. Okay, that's very possible. This could be talking about a soulmate for some of you. Okay, and your twin. Some may be for a soulmate part of it, and some may be for a twin. I'm sorry, okay? There's a lot here. So, yeah, this person is learning how to accept their inherent divinity, and they're awakening, and they're getting rid of any third-party crap, no matter what that means, okay? And a lot of them are trying not to entertain a twin flame connection because they're happy in their relationship right now, and they're trying to make peace with you and just try and let go. So it depends on your situation here. So yeah, this person is breaking free from power games, from things that no longer serve them in their revolution, in their transformation here. Yeah, this person is definitely transforming. If you resonate with this pile, please listen to pile number 1, because pile number 1 is also very similar to pile number 2. Okay, there's a lot of twins that kind of have a little bit, and you may get something out of pile number 1, okay? With her oracle comes the realization that you two are a divinely defiant believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. As this shift takes place, you shall dare to look within your own being and find the light. You are being put on divine notice from the sacred feminine that there is a talent and ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, this is interesting. Yeah. This person is also breaking free of what no longer serves them in the external world. This twin flame right here is really, really working hard. Okay? This soulmate, if it's a soulmate I'm talking about, they're also working hard. They're working hard on themselves. They're working to better themselves and better this connection. So if you know that this person is in a marriage or a long-term commitment or a relationship with someone else and there's a third party, just know that they may be like, okay, I understand that I can't be allowing third parties in anymore, even if it's a twin, and maybe kind of doing the right thing, but trying to make peace with the divine feminine at the same time and say, listen, I'm so sorry, and flip it if it's reversed, if it's a divine masculine to divine feminine. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. This is a lot of information, okay? And I feel like it's just flowing out, okay? So I hope it makes sense. Yeah, it says dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. This person's being dared to disobey anything that is not for their highest good, okay? And they're starting to realize that and make positive changes. And that may hurt. I know if you're the divine feminine watching and you're like, oh crap, so he's in a relationship and it's going good and he's saying no to me or whatever, because for some of you he's saying no to a high priestess, okay? So yeah, but that's not all of you. All others of you, she is trying to get out of a third party situation, okay? And they don't want to hurt you. They just want some peace in this connection, okay? They just want some peace. They want to do the right thing, or they're being called by the divine to do the right thing. This king is being challenged very, very much so to rise above the crap, awaken more, to make good decisions, to not hurt his divine feminine, to not hurt a karmic, to not try to do the best he can. He's being challenged to do that. And his friends can help him do that, okay? And your friends can help you in some way as well influence this situation. Okay? All right? And this king may be like, you need to get rid of these friends or this couple, and is saying like no to something about this couple. Okay, down here. So I hope that resonated. If you would like a personal reading or you would like more to this situation, please email me click the link below in the description box. Thank you so much for those of you that have watched me from the beginning, and those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for your next pick a card reading or the pile that if you chose more than one pile, I'll see you over there. Oh, and if you would like, you can subscribe to the channel. There's a little bell right there if you want to do that. That gives you notifications if you want notifications for my channel. And so yeah, and like the video if you liked it. And I will see you for your next reading. Okay. Okay, where are we at now? Ooh, that was long. Let's start. Okay. All right. Alrighty. All right, so if you chose pile number 2. I'm sorry if I didn't say this at the beginning. I channeled some songs for y'all in the beginning of this reading, so I apologize. Let me give them to you if you are interested in that. So I channeled S.O.S by AVICII. It features Aloe, Blacc, and is a B radar mix. B is in Brandon. We have Glass House, Utah, also a beautiful song. And we have G-Eazy, No Limit, the Synivons remix. So if you're interested, you might want to check out those lyrics, the songs. Those are like in my playlist or my jams. And I hope you get something out of that. There's some message for you in one of those 3 songs, I'm sure. And yeah, so that's fantastic. Yay. So I'm sorry if I didn't mention at the beginning. You guys had some songs. And I will post the song names down below too with the spelling and everything. So, all right, sorry about that. If you chose pile number 3. Hey, pile number 3. So if you chose I believe that's a desert rose or something rose. And the brown rock. I'm not sure what type of rock this is. I have it written down somewhere, but I don't have it right now. So if you chose pile number 3, this is a checkup, energy checkup on your twin flame. Please remember this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. It is a general reading, so if you would like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Also, the roles can be reversed. So if you are watching and you're like, oh, that's me. Well, of course, we are talking about twin flames. So twin flames are connected by the soul and we mirror each other. So that is going to happen. So keep that in mind. So if I'm talking about that and you're like, oh, that's me, then good. That's awesome. Then, I'm picking up on both of your energies, which is normal. Okay. And you're mirroring a lot. So if I say it, and it also could be for your twin, you never know. It could be if you guys are in separation. Most of y'all that watch my channel, this is for twins that are separated. So these that are not in contact or very little contact. How about that? Very little contact to no contact. Okay, so some of the songs that I channeled at the beginning of this reading, we have S.O.S by AVICII featuring Aloe, Blacc. It's a B as in Bravo radar mix. Then we have Glass House, which is by Utah. And we got some G-Eazy, No Limit. It's the Synivons remix. And I will post those links below to those songs if you would like to watch or listen to the song through YouTube. So very cool. So those were the songs I channeled for your pile. So let's see what's going on with your twin. Okay. This is interesting. I can't wait. All right, thank you. I drank some coffee. Let's find out what's going on with your twin in this pile. We had a lot of cards in this pile, so give me just a second. Okay. So we had a lot of signs come out in this pile. We have Virgo. So your twin that you're asking about could be a Virgo or could have Virgo in their chart. We also have Aries. We also have Pisces. And we have Scorpio. Okay. All right, so water, fire, earth. Very interesting energy. Okay, so what's going on with your twin flame connection currently? So, excuse me. Oh, I didn't turn this card over. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like this person is putting on a mask currently. So your twin or you are wearing some masks and kind of not able to take this mask off. This may be affecting the connection currently because this person is just being possibly deceptive. When we wear masks, we're trying to cover something up. So covering something up. Maybe the fact that they're trying to cover up that they're actually observing you on social media. Okay, I'm actually going to take this upright because I don't feel it's reversed. And it feels like they're observing you on social media, though. So this person is keeping a close eye on you, or you're keeping a close eye on them. And you may see that they're putting up kind of a mask on social media. Whatever they're posting, you know, is bull. So yeah, that's interesting energy. Okay. And this person could also be Earth sign. We have Virgo here. We also have, it could be Taurus or Capricorn with this King of Pentacles. But this is reversed. This person isn't making any moves or they feel stuck. It also has a lot to do with their money. So they may not be coming towards you to offer anything solid at this time because it has to do with finances and career. We have that card here to back that up. We're also talking about Pentacles here, which are about our coin, about our material objects. So this person is very much in the material world. They're focused on that right now. If they're not coming towards you, that's why. And they may have this mentality that they can't get out. If they can't get out of this financial situation or something to do with them being possibly even married is it's some type of mentality they need to free themselves from, or an actual situation they need to free themselves from. So it's time to take back control of your life, okay? So you may be struggling with finances as well as the watcher. Remember, like I said, the roles can reverse. But this person really needs to free themselves. This King of Pentacles, man or woman, is trying to get themselves out of this situation, and they may feel like it's out of their control. These finances and career are kind of keeping them stuck. Okay, so they may be staying in a marriage or a situation only because of the finances, and you see this on social media and you're like, yeah, you're not fooling anybody, okay, when you watch them, okay? Or they may see you as that. So that could be, you know, vice versa. We also have the Princess of Cups here reversed. Again, this is Piscean and Scorpio energy here, also Cancer. And so I feel like with this card, with the Princess of Cups reversed, she has her back to this King of Pentacles. So that may be how you feel. You may be younger than this person, being the watcher. So this may be your energy here. So keep that in mind. And this also may be the fact that there was someone else, but they're not looking at this other person. So again, I'm feeling like they're disconnected. There's a disconnect in this relationship. And again, it could be you and your twin, again, are separated. This is for those that are in little to no contact. So this Princess of Cups and this King of Pentacles have distance between each other, okay? So there's something going on in that relationship. And this Princess of Cups may be drinking. This King of Pentacles may be overspending. And they're just acting like they have such a good life here. And like projecting it onto the world. It's very interesting energy, okay? And it could be a married couple, but it also can be you and your twin, that this is how you're dealing with this. Like you may be going off and indulging in, you know, some drinks to get over it, and your King of Pentacles, your twin is like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the casino or gamble or go worry about my finances, because I totally feel like this guy is like worrying about his finances, okay? And again, it could be, the roles could be flip the gender. So if this Princess of Pentacles is male, that's fine, you know, and vice versa. Okay. So, and I feel like there's got this, they're not sure how they, sorry, my video froze. So they're not sure how you feel about them. So they're saying, I'm just not sure how you feel about me. Okay, so right now, for those of you in separation, they're not sure how to come towards you because they're not sure for some of you, how you feel, how you're going to react. Are you going to react well? This is the number 59. This could be an age, but this could also be just a number that means something to you. Again, if you boil down 9 and 5, it's 5 again if you boil down 4 and 1. Okay, so we got 5 here. So a lot of changes, and they're not sure how you feel about them. So they may be hesitant to free themselves from the situation and come towards you because they're not sure how you feel about them. Okay, and again, we've got this Cathedral. Somebody is very unhappily married. It is a number 5 again. There's a lot of changes. So somebody could be getting a divorce. Okay, they could be leaving their partner in order to come towards you, but they're not sure how they feel, how you feel about that. So they may be hesitant to kind of leave this marriage or leave this commitment, or they're not sure how you feel about commitment. okay? Or marriage and things like that. That may be something that you haven't talked about or you have different views on, so keep that in mind. There's definitely that coming through there, okay? But they're trying to discover something about, like this guy's like panning for gold in that way, like just trying to discover something about the situation. Or there may be something hidden here, so there's some intentions here that we'll see what's going on. It's the number 8. Again, infinity symbol, twin flamey. Let's read from the book here. We've got the Quantum Oracle, which is a brand new oracle deck that I just got. So I'm going to see what they have to say about this. They have reversed meanings on all these cards. So let's see what this card means. This card reversed indicates a delay in reaching your goal. Yeah, there's a delay here. Exactly. There's a delay, and this person may be too hyper-focused on money, or their money or material things may matter to this person, or their job. If they'd have to move across the country or move move away or move closer to you or something along those lines, then they might lose some type of job that they have, especially if it's a family business with their significant other. If they're married. If they're not married, please take. If they're not, then just take it the way it resonates, okay? They may see you like this, okay? And they may be telling you, this is where I'm at. Okay, I'm trying to get out of some type of situation here. It may have to do with just a job and money and material things. There are many blocks that have been hard to overcome. You may feel utterly frustrated by external problems slowing you down, or by your own resistance to keep going. Something's slowing this king down. Like, this king is like, not only like the knight, or not really the knight, but like if they were going to make any move towards you, that would be like, it would be upright and there'd be some more action going on here, because the King of Pentacles really thinks about things and really weighs up their options, and they really do take their finances into consideration more than most of the signs in general. So because that is the way an earth sign, that's what they like. They like comfort. They like coin. They like their financial issues in a row. If this king is slowed down by financial issues, they can't make moves. So this person feels stuck. So there's some type of resistance that's slowing them down even more. So, oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm sure if you're the twin watching, like, I know, could you get it going, please? Have you been thinking about giving up on this dream and switching to another? Now is the time to be honest with yourself. While every process could have challenging times, if you're consistently miserable in the ongoing pursuit of your goal, yeah, if this person is miserable in this situation, they need to possibly pursue a different goal. It may be time to let this one go. Take some time to find a path that calls to you, one that can bring more enthusiasm to your daily life. You're not a failure if you make some changes, whether or not you return to your initial plan later. So yeah, they may have to put some type of financial project on the back burner in order to come towards you, in order to free themselves, in order to kind of get a new perspective on this relationship, okay? Because they're really being challenged to do that. All of life is a process. Find a pursuit that makes your heart sing. When you stop singing, find another song. Yeah, so yeah, that's those songs might be really relevant. You might want to go check them out. And this person is learning how to let go of their victim mentality as well. So this is like a form of their mind making them out to feel like they're just like they can't move forward, like they're not sure how. This person is going to come out of that, or they're trying to come out of that victim mentality. They're really trying to discover something about themselves in this situation, and really trying to figure out what path they should go on, okay? There's a crossroads here that was on the bottom of the deck for this pile. So this person is at a crossroads, okay? They're at a crossroads with this situation, and they're not sure where to go. And there may be, like it said, there's some adversity going on here. There's some challenges this person is trying to overcome. So as I accept the challenges, except that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, they're like, listen, the divine's like, listen, these are challenges you're going to have to overcome. You know that in order to come towards you as their twin, they know that they have to really wrap up some financial things, maybe some other relationships if they're in a relationship, job stuff. There's some energy that feels stuck. They feel like they can't get out of their situation. But the divine is like, yes, you can. And if you have to put that on the back burner, do that in order to move forward, but don't let it block you. So it's a financial block. So If you would like to help this along in your twin, you can look up, I can't remember, I think the base chakra has to do with finances and career and feeling good and feeling confident. So try that. It could also be the sacral. I don't know why I'm getting that. I think that just needs to be worked on for all the twins. So try that meditation. That will certainly help them feel more confident about themselves. And they may be waiting for you to, if you're in communication, if you're in little communication with this person, to kind of kickstart them forward. Like, listen, money's always going to be, this or that or whatever, but love isn't always going to be, around. It's like you get to love once, you get to live once. So, letting this hold you back is keeping you from moving forward, and this person feels stuck. So then we have the grasshopper. Okay, this is very cool. Another 5. Okay, again, lots of changes going on with this pile. Lots of changes going on with this person. So they are being called to take a leap of faith. This person could be easygoing. Again, prosperity is here. So what? Don't worry, moving on. Yeah, don't worry. Everything is going to work out. They need to realize that they need to free themselves from this energy here that they're in. This limiting belief about money. Again, how to manifest money is not to worry about the money, is to just have faith that it's going to happen. So this leap of faith, okay? It also says birth of a son and luck. So there could also be a pregnancy at some point. I don't see it really big here, but that's very possible that could be in your future when they come towards you. Okay, and there's some type of luck in this. So grasshoppers in this deck represent luck. So yeah, very cool. And then we have the compass. So they're being divinely guided towards you, towards their true north, towards what is going to help them. And they're seeking that truth here. They're trying to find a way, make a plan, explore. And it's definitely that life path that they're really trying to work on getting on the right path, okay? And the divine's trying to help them get on the right path, help them realize this adversity it's teaching them something very valuable that they need to learn in their life, in their spiritual journey. So yeah, and they're saying, don't worry, it's okay, everything is going to work out, and worrying's not going to do anything but just slow you down. Okay, so I feel like this king is worried about money big time. Okay, and it could be because if their partner is pregnant, then they're like, how am I going to take care of this? Okay, and how can I come towards? That's for one of you, maybe 2 of you. That could be the case ever, like in this pile. But then we have conscious connections. This is very beautiful. More Piscean energy with the fish, the koi fish there is so beautiful. So they see you as being, if you're a Pisces watching or water sign watching, they see you as being very beautiful. They appreciate your naked body. They really like the way that you look in the mirror. They're like, oh my gosh, look at all her, her stomach, her booty, all that stuff, her hair, like they see you as being very beautiful, okay? So this is really interesting coming out in this pile. All right, so we're going to read from the book on this one too, real quick. It is the Sacred Rebels Guidebook, and see what they have to say about conscious connections. What are their conscious connections? It feels like they're speaking to you yeah, okay. There is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There is an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship. Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's some type of communication that needs to be had, especially because this person may not know how you feel about them, but that may be because you guys need to have a conversation. You've been in separation and haven't been speaking. So that is another thing they're saying, like there is a need for heart-to-heart communication between you and your twin. If you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you, each other, your soul connection, your love unites you. One person may be willing to live life in high definition, whilst another may prefer to live it more vicariously, another may prefer to live it more vicariously, until they have the confidence to step onto the center stage of their own life story. Wow, so these two need to, both y'all and your twin, got to step up to the stage, have a heart-to-heart conversation, figure out how each other feels, and try and figure out a way if this is salvageable, if this is fixable, how you guys can stay in each other's lives. Of your own story, because it's your love story. You've built this love story. It says, we are not here to judge each other, just love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. Yeah, exactly. So finding your soul tribe, finding the people who love you for who you are and that are going to be supportive of your journey and the things that you're going through, and They can connect with you deeper. They want deeper connections. They want you to go deeper into your connections. They want this person to learn how to get that depth, okay? If you have asked to experience, we're not here to judge each other, just to love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. This oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you, rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. Okay, so if you're wondering about your twin flame and y'all's connection, like if it's going to deepen, it's going to get deeper. Having this heart-to-heart conversation will deepen it. And if you're wondering about if this sacred connection is ever going to find you, these people, these connections, not your twin, but these people that understand a twin flame or understand you or try to be there, and you know that they're your soul family, they're on their way to you. So if you've been manifesting that, it's happening. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you've been asking for healing in your current friendships or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together, according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate as people may outgrow what once held them together. Yeah, this person is outgrown. If they're in a relationship and they're unhappy, they've outgrown their spouse. One of them may be awake, the other may not, or they may literally have just outgrown each other. And it may just be a relationship as well. Those two people, for those of you that are asking and it's a third party, they have outgrown that. If it's just that y'all are at two different places in your life, it's just not quite time. Okay, so things will come together, but this person has a lot of things to figure out, okay? A lot of financial issues and pressures, and they're still not sure. They're still discovering themselves, okay? Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. Of course, a twin flame dynamic will always remain intact, okay, no matter what pressure it's put under. Well, okay, I can't always say that. I could say there's probably, it always there are breaks, but there's still that connection. You're still connected to them in the higher realms, in predestined, your soul. You're always connected to them. But it could be the need for that person, like you keep them at a distance or they keep you at a distance, okay? The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating, either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time or with someone new. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all. Yeah, so it's also challenging you and your twin to deepen your connections with other people in your life and not be so afraid that people are going to come and go, but always being free to be yourself and being authentic and being loving and choosing love, okay, is always something we can choose, okay? And I love that. I chose it recently. It made me feel so good. My best friend was like, one of my best friends, she was like, listen, you did so good and you chose love. And I don't know if I could have done that. I was like, yeah, I really did. I really did. So I hope that this person does too, you do too, and that they see the bigger picture of this connection, that they're not waiting for that right time forever with their finances and career to line up to be able to come towards you as their twin, because that could take forever. So their karma is trying to get wrapped up for them, okay? The divine is actually encouraging them to, keep those, keep free yourself, have free connections with others as well, so that, if they come and go, you'll be okay. You don't have to keep it surface to keep yourself, protected. But at the same time, you can to, like, you can let people in here and there, and you'll find your soul tribe in order to realize which ones you want to let in. Those are coming. Those people are coming for you. So then they're saying it's okay to open up to them. And even if you get hurt, hey, that's a part of life. We open up, we get hurt. We open up, we get hurt. You know, sometimes that's just like the way it is. Hopefully we find those connections where we can open up and not continue that cycle. But it does happen, but because we're all human. We're all human, guys. So I love you so much. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it resonated with you. It was just a snapshot. Remember, energy is always changing. This dynamic can always be changing. Your twin is going through a lot of changes here. We have a lot of energy with change. 5 5s. We have 7, 8, another 5. So there's definitely things that are just, they're trying to wrap up here. So we're wrapping up karmic cycles. We're wrapping up this year too. So we're almost into the new year. So I hope you like the video. If you do, that'd be great. If you'd like to share it, that'd be awesome. If you'd like more videos from me, there is a link in the description box below where you can, or the little bell where you can become a subscriber, and you can get notifications or not notifications, whichever. And if you like the video, that would be great, because other people I can get the message out to. And if you picked another pile, I will see you for the other pile. And if you like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helped, and I'll see you for the next pick a card reading.